have a very close friend when I was at senior high school. They're Rahman, Egi, Rizky, and Adit. We were a five close friends who took part of an extracurricular organization participants. It's called. We were all together at school and at outside of school too. Furthermore, people called us as a Five Eagle team, which motivated from the movie of Lima Alang. That movie was made of school background, which told people the real friendship about. Basically, there were two different grading in Scott, senior and junior. But keep in mind, it didn't mean we divided ourselves into a few tribes, but it was a formal form of our grading. Although they are not noted at Dasa Dharma Pramuka and Tri Satya. They are used only in order to learn how to lead people through organization, experience, and take many beneficial lessons from his organization such as leadership, togetherness, teamwork, mueva, friendship. A four boy of my incredible group considerably have a few different characters. First of all, it's Raman. He's such a humorist who had a big talent to master every situation became funny, crowded, and joyful. He was known as the smartest student among his friends since he was at the first grade in senior high school. I said that too. The first time I met him when we were in Ospec student orientation. Ospec is the beginning agenda for new students who had been accepted through a few tests in senior high school. In the time, he was a quiet and friendly boy. Raman was also known as a famous senior not only in Pramuka, but also in every organization which he had taken part like Paskibraka and Art Club. Despite of his popularity among others, he never forgot the way home it's called. Nowadays, he's a student at the Farm Faculty of Mataram University. He took part of school too in Rajana Sangkrang. However, he's a great activist. Then there's Rizky, my classmate. A tall boy with white skin and handsome face brought many lucks for our gang. His good looking enticed many girls to join Scott, so that was why the number of boys joined Scott too. He's also a guitarist of a school band. I didn't wonder why he had many admirers at school. By the way, he had a house that our youth became our headquarters. If we want to make an appointment, we should be there. In addition, he had a big ambition. He wanted to be a policeman or army. In that way, he had used to get full exercises to prepare his equipments. However, I know him well as a perfect boy. Then there's Aggie, my classmate too, whose was a long hairy with tiny body was known as also a positive person. He was totally different of us. He was a quiet, smart, cool, and handsome boy with his special character. It was his modesty. His particular characters were altogether not provided into mine. Even though he was a quiet person, he was so smart that he could be the smartest among us. And the last is Edit, the youngest boy among us because he was our junior at school. Although he was the youngest, he was like an adult who had a straight point of view about life. His mature was always situated on a formal situation. For instance, when we were on the annual conference, he was being a judge who always commented curious responsibilities during the management of organization. In this case, he was a critical boy, and I sometimes asked him about our annual programs, which absolutely needed many considerations about its benefits, possibilities, and measurements to do. Besides his serious appearance, he was crazy enough. His multiple characteristics made him admired by many girls. Those people basically have the same characters. That was big solidarity. We were always together to attend events which were celebrated by school. And the most I like from those people are, they're always standing straightly to help me when I was getting pains, and vice versa too. And we were all together up to now, playing futsal, going out, adventuring, and discussing are more often done by us in a spare time. I hope this friendship will go on even if we all pursue our dreams on a different path.